Hey, welcome everyone. This is Mike from zozostockwatch.com, and this is going to be your stock watch list for the 2nd of August, Thursday. FOMC meeting today, and they did not change rates. Rates were left unchanged. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the action in the SPY today. You're looking at a pre-post market chart, 5-minute chart showing the extended hours. So here we are, market moving down in the pre-market, even after Apple earnings, right? In the pre-market, we were down here at the lows here, and then slowly we started creeping up into the open. The market gets up to about 282.13. You see this red line up here at 282.25. So far, we have not been able to get above that. Kind of a double top area here on the SPY on this 5-minute time frame. Then we come roaring back down as talk of Trump and tariff talk and whatnot. Trump saying that he's going to boost up the tariffs another 200 billion. The market starts to decline here. Then we had the FOMC rate announcement come out, and that was right at 2 o'clock. And so this was the action of the FOMC announcement right here. So they pushed this down again. We got close to this 280 number here, which is equal to the 2800 spot on the SPX cash. They did not break us down any further. And then we started to ride back up into the close, and then just kind of trailing off here in the after hours if you want to see that on a daily chart. So this is the action in the SPY today. So we were down here, then we opened up. We came down to about the 13 EMA on the daily chart, a narrow candle. About 54 million shares traded in the SPY today. Summer trading going on. Mornings, finding things to trade in the mornings for day trading. Swing trades are a little bit tough. Everybody has earnings coming out, so hard to pick some companies that I like because either earnings are coming out this week or next week. So once we get through that, hopefully I could take on some more swing traders. I am a day trader and I do swing trading too. My service provides day trading and swing trading. In the morning, we were all about day trading, and then as the day progresses, we start looking for some swing trades. All right, so narrow range in the SPY. Some news that came out after the bell tonight. The big name, well, we'll start here with CRUS. They're one of the suppliers for Apple. Earnings per share and revenue beat for CRUS. The stock popped up to 45.50 and then sold off again on that name. We had QRVO, I believe, also a Apple supplier, QRVO. Stock moved up when the earnings came out. Earnings per share 15 cents, beat revenue. A revenue beat there, came up to about $84 and then reversed and came down. FireEye, a cybersecurity play, FireEye. This stock earnings, they 1 cent earnings per share beat, revenue beat, but they didn't like the numbers or something within the conference call. So they popped this one up to $16 and then drove it back down on FireEye, FEYE, ESRX. Had earnings after the bell, getting clobbered after the bell, down about say about $6-7 on that name, ESRX. Earnings per share 2 cent beat, revenue beat. But once again, the stock just Express Scripts just moving down. We had Wynn had earnings after the bell tonight. Wynn Resorts, this is a casino stock. Gets a lot, majority of its earnings from China. They're over there in Macau. Wynn earnings per share and revenue miss. So it was a miss. So they drove this one down to about 146. Shorts covered. Dip buyers showed up. They pushed it back up to about 154 and change on Wynn. Letter I, proposed offering of senior notes. Letter I was pretty strong throughout the day and actually a strong close. So this stock might be one that I'm watching tomorrow. I'll show you the daily later on. in the video. We'll be doing the watch list. Let's go ahead and check out some other names. Fitbit had earnings after the bell tonight. Symbol FIT. He tried to type. So once again, they popped Fitbit up. Fitbit was earnings per share, 2-cent beat, revenue beat. They popped it up and then sold it right back down, holding above the $6 area though on FIT. Tesla earnings came out. Tesla after the bell tonight. Elon Musk didn't blow up on the conference call this time. He actually was apologizing to some of the analysts there for his outburst on the last conference call 3 months ago. So Tesla and Elon Musk making nice with the Wall Street community. And that stock being rewarded on Tesla. So earnings, I won't even go into the numbers, but they beat by 5 cents. Revenue was in line. So Tesla pushing up in the after hours tonight. Let's see if there was anything else as far as earnings. HLF had earnings after the bell. Earnings per share and revenue beat on HLF Herbalife. A nice pop up there on that name. And let's keep scrolling along here. Looking for any other news for you. X, earnings per share and revenue beat. That's U.S. Steel. All right, they popped that one up and then pulled it right back down. So earnings per share, revenue beat by U.S. Steel Company there. PRU, 6 cents, earnings per share, miss. So PRU, that stock selling off insurance, life insurance and whatnot. So that stock moving down in the after hours. We did have some late news here that I wanted to, let's see. CNBC, by the way, saying that Apple, by the way, Apple had a great day today, AAPL. All right, AAPL had a wonderful day after their earnings. But CNBC saying that in order for Apple to hit that 1 trillion mark on value, it now has to get to 207.05. So if you want to rate that, jot down that number. So if you see Apple at 207.05, it'll be the first $1 trillion company. By the way, QTRH Apple Jury Awards. This stock 145 million in patent lawsuits. All right, so this stock was QTRH. Never got any volume prior to this, but tonight it's up in the after hours a little bit on QTRH. So they're winning an award from Apple there on their lawsuit. And I think that's about it. Some insider purchases that came out after the bell tonight. We had KMPH, STAY, WOW, Dish, and VIRT. Some insider purchases there. By the way, Leads very strong in the after hours tonight. LEDS, another stock on our watch list. So that's some of the news. And by the way, that was courtesy of the Trade Exchange, audio news and news throughout the day, built for traders by traders. The Trade Exchange. You can find them out there on Twitter or stocktwits at the Trade Exchange if you want to hit them up for any questions about their service. We use it every day in my room at zozostockwatch.com. All right, so as promised, I'm not going to go through many of the markets tonight. I won't keep it too long. So first one up here, we have this ABUS. Now, I am a day trader, swing trader. This one I'll be watching for a possible breakout of $12 here on ABUS. So that won't be on watch. Now, it's come a long way from 6 all the way up to 12, but it's in this basing mode, has a flat top a pattern going on here. So if we can get up through that 1210, 1205 area, could lead to a nice day trade, a breakout move. We'll see. AMSC coming off the bottom here, turning back up, has the $6 number up ahead. High today on this stock was $5.91, so $6 natural round number is right ahead. Expanding volume 2 here. RSI starting to get back over that 50 spot on the RSI, so I'll keep that one on watch tomorrow. ARQL starting to come back here. Biotech name pulled back to about the 50 SMA here. 4.5 million shares. Another stock under that $6 level. The high today on this name, 598. So this will be on watch. Relative strength today, 4.5 million shares, like I said. So keep an eye on that one. This BAND had a nice move up, about 500,000 shares in it. So this one getting back over the 50 SMA has that $40 number to crack. Maybe a possible swing trade in that name. CECO has been basing. Now this thing has had a nice run. It bases and then it runs again. So in a nice trend up, over 500,000 shares traded. Has this $19 number up ahead on CECO. Keep an eye on that. Now this CEI, right, an oil stock, keeps getting these pops. 11.6 million shares came in. I like this one if it can get up over 50 cents. I do have some traders in my service. They like to play these under $1.50 names also. So we trade it all at zozostockwatch.com. Cool. Trying to come back up here. Today it got as high as 23.67, over 400,000 shares. So this won't be on watch. It's a bit spready during the day, so that's one concern I have about it. But it is trying to turn back up, so I'll keep it on watch. COOL. Chris getting some volume, almost 800,000 shares. CRIS was in this trend down, now trying to get back above the 50 SMA. 50 SMA on this one is at 204. So maybe if this can get up over 205, some expanding volume there. Not a favorite, but a lot of these little stocks have been making big moves, so I'll keep it on watch. DBX, an analyst, was out today defending the stock. I forget from which tier company, but so this one. Trying to turn the corner here, maybe a little bit early, but 5 million shares came in. It's still holding below the 5 EMA on my 5-minute chart. 28.44 is the 5 EMA on on this daily chart here. So I'll have this one on watch to see if it can get going. A recent IPO, Dropbox, DOCU, also a recent IPO. All right, possible swing trade in this name if it can get up over that 56.25 area on DOCU. Possible swing trade in that. DVA, 1.6 million in volume today. Medical care has the highs today of 71.57. So keep an eye on this one for the next few days. Maybe it starts to turn the corner. Not saying it's going to do it tomorrow, but maybe this week or next week on this one. DVA, DXCM. Now this stock moving strong up in the after hours here, DXCM. We had a close of 95, now trading at $115. So I don't know if I'm going to get a trade in this tomorrow. It's making a huge move in the after hours, so we'll see on that one. EKSO still hanging in there. EKSO, a lot of fits and starts, a lot of topping candles, a lot of shadow candles. But if we ever get up over this $2 on EKSO, we might get a move in it. RWLK is kind of related to it. That one made a big move back a few days ago, but not really much movement since then. EKSO has been holding up, maybe starting to turn back up. So on watch, we'll see. Here, Kramer making actually positive comments on here on his show, I believe, tonight. So that's moving here up in the after hours. Here, staying pretty strong. The other day, there was unconfirmed chatter on this name, so that moved it up. And so here, we'll be on watch. Letter I, holding up very strong here. Has that 2150, 22 area to get through, so I will be on watch. Lake was moving up into the close. Now, not a favorite intraday trader, but something about Ebola and the Congo. So LAKE, very light volume here, pushed it up. So I don't know if we're going to have Ebola scares again, but LAKE gets moves when you see that Ebola move. news, sorry. Leads, nice move up here in after hours. LEDS, that one moving up. That'll be on watch. Luna, LUNA, had earnings today. Look at this big expanding volume come in. Has a $4 number up ahead. Back here, we hit in April, we got a high of 4, so we're kind of like right there again, right at that $4 level. If it can get through 4, would like to see a little bit of a pullback, maybe some consolidation under $4, and then a possible intraday trade on LUNA. MBII, possible day trade on this one if it can get up over the highs of that 215 or so. We had a high back here of 207, so we've cleared that on MBI, agricultural name. Would like to see more volume come in on this name, but is trying to turn and curl back up. MOC up in the after hours tonight. MOC, that's Stock Security and Protection Services, an Amex stock. So this one will be on watch. If you look at the daily, really ugly daily, but in after hours, they're pushing that one up. So we'll see. MYSZ, this one has been pretty quiet and on this steady move down, kind of getting that bottoming look, that wedge look. So not a favorite, but these little ones have popped off out of these wedges here and moved up. So keep an eye on this one, MYSZ. Nike looks good for a swing trade. Looks like it needs to get up over, about that 78 area. Today it hit 78.06, so I'll have Nike on watch for a possible swing trade on that name. NSYS, a big move up here today, 1.4 million shares. Didn't want to chase this one up. And then after hours, it went up to $9 a share on NSYS. So I'll have this one on watch for tomorrow. Obviously, we'll probably have an inside kind of a day on this tomorrow, but you never know, right? Remember AWX, the thing went all the way up to $36 a share on AWX. So who knows, right? Keep an eye on this one. PRPO, it's an under $1 name. 2.2 million shares came into the name, made it up to 51 cents. So, this one will be on watch for the under $1 crowd. QRVO. Well, I thought, when I made this, when I was looking at QRVO, it was up. It's a supplier for Apple, but now it's reversed down, so I don't like it as much. This QTRH, they had the Apple lawsuit. The stock popped up, so maybe it'll give a trade. If you look on the daily chart, though, it doesn't get a lot of action. This is the most action it's had in it in a while. So we're all the way up to here. All right, up to about that $1.70. We got all the way up to about that $1.75 spot. So we're back all the way above all the moving averages. So it's going to be a big move in that one. Not a favorite. RXII, we traded this stock twice today in the service. Moved up nicely, 13 million shares. Popped up over 2. So I'll have it on watch again. RXII. Send. Recent IPO in this name, a volatile name. Looking at this one maybe for a possible swing trade. The high today was 29.27. So keep an eye on this one. It's not a favorite though, a little too volatile for a swing trade. SNES, an ag name, trying to turn the corner, has this $1.50 number up ahead on SNES. It popped up when the market opened up. It was popping in the pre-market today, and then they popped it on the open, but then it didn't do much after that. So we'll see. SQ has earnings out of the way, so this one popped up, and now they're bringing it back down. But SQ, I like to watch this one intraday. We're holding above the 50 SMA still, even after earnings, so I'll be watching SQ. And then lastly, XBIO. Volume today, about 312,000 shares, shadow candle here. Not the prettiest of charts, but maybe if this ever gets back over 350, this XBIO, maybe get a continuation move. You see back here, it's made some big moves. So we'll see. Not a favorite though. All right. So this is Mike from zozostockwatch.com. And I'll be looking at my trade ideas scanners in the morning for potential trades during the day. Also, I'll be watching and listening to the trade exchange news for potential trades off of news events. So this is Mike from zozostockwatch.com. Have a good day trading tomorrow. If these videos are helping you, hit that subscribe button. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button also, and also hit that little bell and you'll be notified when the videos come out. This is Mike from zozostockwatch.com.